Hey guys, so this is another ACT math problem that's kind of tricky. If you don't know what a piecewise function is. So this is a piecewise function right here. And so it asks, which of the following is the graph of the function f of x defined below? Okay, so this can be challenging if you don't know what a piecewise function is. So what a piecewise function is they give an equation, but they also give a domain. So, for example, um, you can kind of graph it. X squared minus 2 opens upward, and it says that the this f of x is equal to the equation x squared minus 2 for all x that is less than or equal to 1. So 1 is about right here. X squared minus 2 hits about down here. You can think of it like this. And 1 squared minus 2 would be negative 1, so that would be about here. And it says less than or equal to, so that's gonna be a closed dot. Okay, so right away you can eliminate anything that opens up downwards because it says x squared minus 2, not a negative number in front of. There's no negative coefficient in front of x squared, so we can eliminate f. We can eliminate g. And then we need to find other things that we can eliminate. Which of these equations does not have, right away do you know that it does not have x squared minus 2? Well, you can eliminate h because right here, this parabola is not x squared minus 2. In fact, it only goes down 1, so it can't be minus 2. If it was minus 2, it would go down 2. So that makes no sense. So we're left with either J or K. So see how easy that is? We just eliminated 3 answers out of the possible 5. Okay. So now we have f of x equals x minus 7 for all x between 1 and 5. So now for this one, it's going to have open brackets because it's not less than or equal to. It's less than. So x is less than 1 and 5 is less than x. So x is between 1 and 5. X minus 7, we could say that minus 7 about hits here. And so let's think about this. At 1 minus 7 is negative 6. So that would be about down here with an open bracket. And and 5 minus 7 is negative 2. So that would be about here. As you can see, we're starting to get a graph here. And one of the things you could tell is you can actually find our answer automatically because at x equals 1, you can see that this graph and this graph line up. So the answer can't be J because this graph doesn't line up with this graph. So our final answer is K because our graph here lines up with our line here. Now let's just check just to make sure. 4 minus x for the domain x is greater than or equal to 5. Okay, so we know this is going to go downwards. And we also know that that this graph and this graph both start at 5. So they're both going to be in line. So that could be either J or K. But now what we're going to do is we're going to graph 4 minus x. And how do we do that? Well, 4 minus x is the same thing as y equals negative x plus 4. We know it's going downward. So at 5, negative 5 plus 4 is negative 1. So it's going to be down here, and we're simply going to have a line that goes down like that. That doesn't look very good, but you get the picture. So our answer has to be K, because here in answer J, it intersects the x-axis, and as you can tell, this graph doesn't intersect the x-axis. So the correct answer is K. Thank you very much for tuning into this tutorial. Please don't hesitate to subscribe, and if you have any questions, feel free to address me at debarshikunduzero@gmail.com, DEBARSHIKUNDU0@gmail.com. Thank you.